Hello, Patti here, your voice and face behind PjStylin. So welcome. I am your saint artist. I prescribe you your personalized makeup with all the colors that are best for your skin. Not only that, but I will teach you exactly how to apply it. Okay, so I just wanted to pop on here today because I have got the most minimal amount of makeup on possible. It is hotter than the hubs of hell outside. So, minimal makeup is certainly a great solution. And who wants to go out with a full face of makeup when it's that hot outside? But here's the thing. I have not done any brightening and I wanted to show you guys what that was like. So, and the difference brightening your key areas on your face can make when it comes to your makeup application. So for me today, I don't even have a main highlight color on. I actually did another video over on IG and all I did was tan lines as my base, and tan lines is one of our bronzers. And then I did Bella bronzer, kind of like I would apply that to like as a contour, so to speak. So I've just done two bronzers, kept it really light today, but I wanted to show you what brightening will do for your skin and the difference that it makes when you do brighten. Because some women are confused when they get the color match back, they're like, brightener, like what? But we always prescribe a brightener color, or sometimes we refer to it as a pop color. And we put these in that color in key areas to brighten the face and enhance areas, right? To bring out the dimension and create dimension in your face. So I am going to go in and brighten today. I'm going to use, just because it's handy and it is one of the colors that I go to, I'm going to use Sunlit, this yellow color here, as my brightener. And I'm going to keep things really minimal and very soft, but I'm going to show you just how easily it's done. To brighten, I'm going to use our blend brush, and I love using this brush for brightening. It is the right size and it gives you the right amount of product as well. So this is one of our lightest application brushes. It is a go-to brush. I love it. I use it for a lot of different things. You can actually apply your whole you can do your whole makeup application with this brush if that's the type of coverage you like. But I'm going to go in and I'm going to just show you a little bit of brightening. I'm using the small end of my blend brush. I'm just going to tap into my product. We never sweep or pick up, a huge amount of product. Keep it minimal. You don't need a lot. A little goes a long ways with this makeup. And if you do need more, you simply add more. It's buildable makeup. So if you want additional coverage, you just add more product. It's really that easy. So just tapping into my Sunlit, and that's lots of product. And I'm just going to show you exactly where we brighten. So we are always going to brighten right down the center of our forehead between our brows. Okay, you can see that area. And I tend to I usually make like a triangle type section. I flip my brush around and then I'm just gonna simply feather that out. And that is gonna brighten that area right in between your brows, right in this area here. And you can see how the light reflects it a little bit better, and that's exactly what you want to do. Now I'm going to brighten underneath my eyes, and I'm going to keep this really minimal. And I find for mature skin, you want to brighten for sure. You need to do that. A lot of us have like heavy depth in those areas, and sometimes we need to color correct those areas prior to doing our brightener. But I'm just going to tap into my brightener, and I'm going to just lightly tap into the very corner of my eye, and I'm going to pull that brightener down beside my nose. Can you guys see that? I am not taking my brightener up and around this area way underneath my eye. That is usually an area where we do carry extra skin and things are kind of getting soft and the fluidity is getting lost, and you have extra wrinkles or whatever. For mature skin, you're going to find that brightening right into that corner of the eye and then just simply pulling it down beside the nose, feathering it over, works amazing. Flip that brush around, and I'm going to tell you guys, I am using a super light touch, okay? I am not applying, I'm not using a heavy hand. I don't really press the makeup in. It is just a very light touch. Dabbing into my Sunlit again. I'm going to come over here on the corners of my eye, right there. Okay, I'm gonna flip my brush around and I'm just going to feather that out again. And this makeup will blend together seamlessly. It will melt together like nothing. So you don't have to be concerned about that. If you're not doing eyeshadow, I would highly recommend that you do a little bit of brightener on your eyelids. It does help to kind of open things up a little bit more. Again, using a light touch and just sweeping with our little blend brush, just like that. Okay. The little extra that I have on my brush, I'm just going to pull it down beside my nose here. And I always like to just go over these laugh lines a little bit. Anywhere that we have put brightener or pop color, that is going to, you know, make the skin kind of move forward, right? So anytime you're adding lightness, you're pulling the skin forward. When you're adding depth, like when you're putting contour on and bronzer and that kind of thing, you're creating lines, right? So you're kind of like doing the opposite. So I always like to do a little bit of brightener right down those laugh lines there. And I really feel it helps to pull out that area for me. I always like to do a little bit of brightener right above my lip. And remember guys, like I have minimal makeup on today. This is not a full makeup application. I'm just going in and just tapping that out ever so slightly right above the lip. I'm gonna do a little bit on my chin. You guys can see the amount I'm putting on. It's so small. And let's just go right underneath this bronzer I put on. And let's just throw a little bit right there and really accent and lift that cheekbone up. I didn't even do any contour today. Okay, so this is just bronzer and brightener that you're seeing today. Okay, so here's the thing, and I hope you guys can notice, like sometimes I worry with the lighting and whatnot, and I'm using a ring light today. But can you guys see on this side of my face the difference between this side of my face? How brightening has like lifted and pulled my skin forward. I look like I have more volume, and just doing those key areas is all you need. I would definitely do some brightener down the center of my nose as well. I didn't do any nose contouring today. I just used my bronzer on either side of my nostrils, but on the bridge of my nose. Kind of like I would contour, but I didn't get really specific about it. I just went in and did some bronzer on either side of my nose. And now I'm just doing brightener right down the center. And that is it. Brightener. So you can see brightener in here, brightener in here. And here's the thing, when you brighten correctly, like if you have really heavy bags or lines in here, when I do your color match, I will go over specifically where you need to place everything. But honestly, sometimes you just need to tap out just a little bit in that area. But don't get really high and underneath your eye. Honestly, the more product you put in there, the more you're going to emphasize things. So use a light hand and have a really easy touch and let the product do the work for you. It's really that simple, honestly. So that is brightener on this side of my face, no brightener on this side. I will go through and do a little bit of brightener so that I'm balanced. And again, I'm going right into the corner of my eye there, and I'm coming down beside my nostril, right? And pulling the brightener out, like into that area. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of brightener over here where we have a little bit of crow's feet. Flipping my brush around and just blending. I'm gonna do my eyelids because I'm not doing any eyeshadow today. And you know, quite often the pigmentation in our eyelids is different, right? Like sometimes we have purple and blue going on. A lot of women have pink and red. So just doing a little bit of brightener on top of your lids really helps to open up your eye, and you're gonna like the effect of that as well. If you feel like you need a little bit more brightener, which I do, I'm gonna just pull it down into this area a bit just to balance it out with the other side of my face. You guys can see the amount of product I'm putting on is very minimal, right? And then that's about it. I will go through and just cut in right here and feather that out. And voila, brightener done. Okay, that is brightening. So if you are, you know, you're somebody that's been like, I'm not sure about this brightener, this pop color, what I'm supposed to be doing. Those are your key areas between your brows, your eye area, the bridge of your nose. You can do brightener on your chin a little bit of brightener above the lip is always nice. And if you really want to bring up those cheekbones a little bit more, that brightener underneath that contour right along those cheekbones works exceptionally well. I'm just going to take it a step further. Let's do a little bit of blush because you guys know me. I'm a blush girl. Love that blush. Blush makes everybody look healthy. Healthier. It's just the best. I'm going to take my little blend brush here and I'm just going to simply tap it out. And using the right equipment, using the right brushes, you'll be able to maneuver this makeup absolutely no problem. It's really just about placement, ladies, and blending. That is how simple this makeup is. We are not layering, smothering makeup all over our face and trying to build dimension on multiple layers of makeup and making you feel like you have cake face. That's not what this is about. This is about placing it in the key areas and blending. And I will teach you exactly how to do that. Reach out to me if you want a color match. I absolutely love color matching. I am here for you. I will walk you through it. I will show you exactly on your face where everything needs to go. Honestly, it takes all the guesswork out of buying your makeup and applying your makeup. And once you get your palette and you get your prescription for what you need and you fill your palette, you literally just go through it one at a time and you will have your makeup on in literally like 7 minutes. I'm not even kidding. It's super fast. So good. So at this point, I would just do a little bit of setting spray on my sponge, which I don't have handy, of course, because you know, I'm never prepared fully and organized. So I'm going to do that now. I'm just going to take my setting spray. This might be my brush cleaner. I don't have my glasses on. Yeah, that's a mistake I sometimes make, putting brush cleaner. Okay, I don't even know where my setting spray is. I would just put my setting spray on my sponge at this point, and I would tap it out, just pressing it in, pressing the setting spray into my makeup and making sure everything's blended. And voila, you are good to go and enjoy that nice, light, fresh feeling of not having heavy makeup on your skin. Okay. Reach out to me. Love to color match you. I'll link it below in the comments if you're looking for my color match form, or you can get it on any of my social platforms. It's all right there. Okay, ciao for now. Bye.